right, we'll go ahead and call this special meeting of the Sedalia City Council to order. Roll call, please.
Robinson.
Yes.
Ames.
Here.
Scribner is absent. Bogus.
Here.
Hiller.
Here.
Cross.
Yes.
Foster.
Here.
Franklin.
Here.
We have one item on our agenda this afternoon in relation to Public Works. Chairwoman Franklin, you have the floor.
All right. Public Works Department is requesting City Council's approval for the attached Missouri Department of Transportation Traffic Engineering Assistance Program Grant Award and Agreement for Safety and Operation Analysis of the intersection of Curry Drive and Main Street, Leroy Van Dyke Avenue. The intersection of Curry Drive and Main Street, Leroy Van Dyke Avenue, serves as a primary access point to Thompson Meadows Industrial Park, which houses multiple manufacturing, warehouse, and distribution facilities generating frequent heavy traffic, truck traffic. Recent and ongoing development in the area has significantly increased the traffic volumes, including new retail businesses along Leroy Van Dyke Avenue, construction of a new economic development Sedalia Pettis County office, and Amazon facility along Main Street. The intersection also provides direct access to 4-lane Highway 50, making it a critical corridor for both local and regional traffic. The proposed grant will fund a comprehensive safety and operation analysis of the intersection. The study will evaluate traffic volumes during peak industrial and retail hours, assess impacts to surrounding roadways, and identify potential safety, traffic calming, and operational improvement recommended by a traffic engineering professional. Acceptance of this grant agreement will enable the city to identify needed improvements to ensure the safety of residents, employees, and visitors. The completion of the study will help establish the groundwork necessary to pursue future MoDOT funding and intersection improvements. MoDOT will provide 80% of funding up to $12,000 for the project. The city will be required to match funds provided with at least 20% local funding. This analysis is estimated to cost $43,766.32. There is no budget amendment needed for this project.
All right, let's go ahead and call for the reading of Bill number 2025-214.
Bill number 2025-214, an ordinance authorizing a traffic engineering assistance program agreement for safety and operational analysis of the intersection of Curry Drive and Main Street / Leroy Van Dyke Avenue.
Second reading.
Second.
I have a motion and second for second reading of Bill number 2025-214. Is there any council discussion?
I just want to make sure that this is just approving a grant so that we can do a survey of that area to find out the best way to improve that area as far as traffic flow is concerned. Is that not right?
I'll direct that point of information to Administrator Wirt.
Yes. So when we look at making improvements, our best way is always to have an engineering study done first. This is step one of a long process. I know it's, sometimes with the governor's cost share program, it might be done different, but this is a program that we're working on to make safety improvements. With all the new growth in that area, we have a lot of complaints about the traffic flow in that area, and this is an opportunity for us to take a look at it through an engineering study. We are also, as part of this, our plan is there is another grant available that we will be applying for to study the other side of the road, or the north side, where Main Street, Oak Grove, and basically Broadway or US 50 all meet. This particular grant, this is the maximum amount of funding we can get this year for it. So to get the best bang for our buck on grants, we're going to apply for another one for the other side of the road. If we don't get that, then we'll come back to this grant. But as you can see, engineering is expensive, and it's going to take some time. But this is step one to make sure we know what's going on at the intersection, because I hear from not only residents but the traffic of how difficult it is to navigate it. So the goal is to figure out what is the best idea. So again, step one, we're not doing anything other than studying the problem.
Have we picked an engineer yet?
Yes, the engineering firm is Gawalt Hamilton and Associates. They go by GHA or SE3. I'm sorry, was that the one that submitted for it?
SE3.
SE3 is what they go by. I'm sorry, but yes, that's the engineering firm. With it being a MoDOT funded grant, we had to pick from their list and folks that were authorized to do their projects.
Okay, well, I wasn't impressed with the one that we got for 32nd, 65, so,
It's a different one than that. It's SE3
okay,
is the name of it.
thank you.
And so just to confirm, this is part of a broader plan to address both sides of the roadway.
Yes, yes. And this was also one of the intersections identified in the SS4A as needing improvement. So, and MoDOT recognizes that. We've had good conversations with them that by moving through these steps, we are, and having the engineering done up front, their grants, that's part of the requirement. We would move towards, for implementation someday in the hopes for some sort of 50/50 or cost share program with the state to, where they would make improvements to the Broadway portion and we would make improvements to the city street side of it. So it's a necessity for grants.
Okay, I just.
Further
wanted to
grants.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that our citizens and the businesses that are out there in that area understand that we're not doing any work. We're just doing a survey, trying to see what needs to be or how we could improve that area as far as traffic flow is concerned.
That is correct.
Thank you.
And we're on a time schedule with having to have this submitted by December 29th. So, and we didn't get the information in from the engineering firms until after the last council meeting or right around the last council meeting, so it wouldn't make the agenda. So I apologize, but greatly appreciate council being willing to come in today and get this done so we can make sure and secure this funding.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Any other discussion? Having heard none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion passes.
Bill number 2025-214, an ordinance authorizing a traffic engineering assistance program agreement for safety and operational analysis at the intersection of Curry Drive and Main Street / Leroy Van Dyke Avenue.
Final passage?
Second,
I have a motion and second for final passage of Bill number 2025-214. Do I have any council discussion regarding that final passage? Having heard none, roll call, please.
Ames,
yes.
Scribner is absent. Bogus,
Yes.
Hiller,
Yes.
Cross,
Yes.
Foster,
Yes.
Franklin,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
You have 7 yes, 1 absent.
Motion passes. We'll now call for the reading of Bill number 2025-215.
Bill number 2025-215, an ordinance authorizing agreement for professional engineering services for safety and operations analysis of the intersection of Curry Drive and Main Street / Leroy Van Dyke Avenue.
Second reading?
Second.
I have a motion and second for the second reading of Bill number 2025-215. Do I have any council discussion regarding that bill? Having heard none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion passes.
Bill number 2025-215, an ordinance authorizing agreement for professional engineering services for the safety and operations analysis of the intersection of Curry Drive and Main Street / Leroy Van Dyke Avenue.
Final passage?
Second.
Second,
I have a motion and second for the final passage of Bill number 2025-215. Do I have any council discussion regarding that bill? Having heard none, roll call, please.
Scribner is absent. Bogus,
Yes.
Hiller,
Yes.
Cross,
Yes.
Foster,
Yes.
Franklin,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Ames.
yes.
7 yes, 1 absent.
Motion passes. I will now entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
A motion to adjourn in a second. Do I have any council discussion? Having heard none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Meeting adjourned.